Okay, so finishing this alignment, this ramp alignment here, I'm going to kind of run through this pretty quick, and obviously this is just general steps. This will be different depending on, you know, the type of geometry you have here, your angle of intersection, the type of geometry you got up here, etc. So I'll just give you, it's just a basic overview of kind of how easy that is, and to, you know, get everything ruled together like you need to here. This particular case we've got here, we are on the interior side of a curve. So I really think what I'm going to do is kind of, instead of coming off tangent right here at this end, I'm going to probably just kind of carry this curve on further around, so I can push this alignment tie more out here, right? So if I came off tangent right there, right now, I'd probably be intersecting right there, just too close to this secondary road here. All right, so I really think to do that, the first thing I'm going to do, I've set this alignment to an alignment feature here. I'm going to come in and do a arc between points, and start in pass through is the method, and then I'm going to come in and just do a snap on the start, a snap on the end, and then we'll do a intersection snap, or not an intersection, I'm sorry, a near point snap or 3 point snap. And then I'm going to come in and just grab that, and then I'm going to grab the not the end offset, the end station. I think we'll do it. Right. Can I do that? Yeah. Oop, that's not the one I want to grab there. I'm leaving that green where it is. And kind of where we're at with that green element there is we've gone in and got our super elevation, applied our super elevation by projecting slopes. Our grade on the green is good. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to store this alignment, and then I'm going to project that green to my alignment as my kickoff grade. So let me go grab the correct element, which is that one. Come in and grab that. And I'm going to just come in and just kind of eyeball this, just kind of push this out about right and there. And then I'm going to come in and just use the line from element. We'll set that to 90. I'm going to grab that. Start point. Just something approximate there, right there. And then I'm going to come in and just leave this like it is. And I'm going to come in and grab that. Enter a start point. And this is 0. I'll just make that whatever, 750. All right, and then I think I'm going to come in and slip a curve in. 800 feet may work, so we'll come in. I'm going to go with like 650 maybe. Trim both. All right, then I'm pretty much done with what I want my initial alignment to be. Now, the way I've set this up, you know, I can easily change this thing, right? So I can move this back, and that's changing all that, right? And then if I want to, you know, really anything I want to do here, if I want to pick that up and move this down the line or up the line, you can see how all that's rolled together pretty well there. All right, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to come in and store this as an alignment. So I'll complex it. We're going to call this our southeast ramp. And then I'm going to come in and choose reset that one. And that grabbed everything up to there except that. We've got an alignment. Now let's go set a grade here next, right? So I'll just open this profile view right here. And then I'm going to do, and you know, I hadn't placed this side road corridor. I probably would have placed this already, but I hadn't. Probably would have placed the corridor, applied super. I'd probably have that pavement there as needed, but I don't. So I really think what I'm going to do is I'll just do a intersection point of that with that, and then I'm going to just do a projection, slope projection. So slope projection, I'm going to choose that. And then I'm going to choose the green element right there. Alright. And I'm really going to let that, allow that to be my grade back. In other words, I really just projected slopes. There's really no VPIs on this. No curves, no VPIs, right? It's more of a, I guess, a graphical grade. And then basically what I'm going to do is put a math grade from here on out and tie into there. I think the first thing I'm going to do is just come in here and place a line between points. And there, and I'm going to just go with a -2, or else I think it's going to be a +2. Just going backwards. And then I'm going to go for 12 feet. I should have said -12 maybe. Alright, well that's the pavement edge that if I'd run that corridor, that's the point I'd have to tie it to. And then really from here I'm going to do a line from element. And grab that, confirm the offset, start point, and just come out about right there. And I'm not getting real exact with this, obviously. I'm going to come down and do the same, something similar here. Line from element. And I'm going to go with the depth slope of 1, actually -1. Kind of flatten that up, coming up in here, and just data point. Like I said, I'm not getting real exact with any kind of slopes, or I'm not rounding my slopes. I'm not rounding my VPIs like I probably should. Just a rough grade. Right, I guess I could go -3.5% slope there. And then I'm going to come in and just insert some vertical curves. I'll choose that, and we'll go with like a 400-foot curve. And then 400 feet, that's the work curve length. Trim both, and I'll come in and do this one, that, 500, like 400 down there, both. And then I'm going to come in and just store this complex, and I've got a grade, right? So complex, make sure I got this first line correct down here. It looks like I do. Try it one more time. So complex by elements. You may not have that on the very end of that. So let me look at that snap. What I want to do is come in and change that. Actually, that looks good. Point looks okay. So we're going to store it. I may be a little bit off. Might have been a little bit off on the snap there. Not snapping to the end of that element. But let's come on in and try this again. It's not going with that, so we'll just do a manual. Set that as active. And then I'm ready to drop a corridor, right? So new corridor. And we'll choose reset southeast ramp, and then I'm gonna place this template here. You can see what I'm choosing. If I go here, see what I'm placing. Confirm that. Now the start and the stop. So the start's going to start right there where that cell ends, and then the end station is going to be like right in there. Drop interval 10 feet. Looks good. No transitions. Okay. And then we've got our ramp corridor there. One thing that I don't have, it's not on this 4-lane right here. I think I'm going to change this outside slope here to 12 feet just to match up with what we have here. I'd have to change one of them, right? Either transition it or something. As I really think what I'm going to do here is just come in and change that with a parametric constraint. I'm going to come in and add. Let's see if I can. It's asphalt shoulder, asphalt surface pavement width right. Oh, I'm sorry. Shoulder pavement width. So instead of 6.5, we're gonna make this 12, and we'll just lock start, lock to end. And then I'm also going to add or change the this shoulder width, unpaved shoulder width. That's 2 feet back here, and we're going to make this this one match that as well. So I'm going to change that instead of 3.5, 2 feet, 2 feet. And it looks good. I'm not exactly sure. I was kind of expecting to see a little bit cleaner. I don't know what I'm getting at on that. I'll look at that. I don't know if that's the. I should be. That linear template should be going from this outside edge. I may have some. May not have that little segment profile. I should. I can tell it's actually, for whatever reason, it's not going. But I'll take a little break and try to see what's going on with that, and then we'll come back, and I think really with the next video we're going to come in and clean up all this area right in here. All right, so we're going to basically, next video is just going to show how to come in there and target and then do clipping.